Does my cat actually feel secure with me? Or am I unknowingly stressing them out? To see these signs clearly, we need to think like a cat. Your cat may be showing you trust every day, but you might be missing it. A slow blink, a cheek rub, sleeping on your clothes, or following you to the bathroom may look random, but to your cat, these can be quiet signs that your presence feels secure. To your cat, home may not just be a place. It may be the feeling of being at ease with someone. It is scent, rhythm, and a familiar presence that makes the world feel predictable. Today, we'll look at 11 signs your cat may see you as home and how to respond without breaking that trust. The slow blink. The look owners misread. We are so used to human facial expressions that when a cat sits across the room, half closing their eyes and staring at us, it is easy to think they are just sleepy, bored, or secretly judging us. Why their eyes need to close. In the feline world, a direct, unblinking stare can be a sign of tension or a potential threat. Closing their eyes around another creature often suggests reduced tension and a sense of calm. Researchers at the University of Sussex found that slow blinking can function as a positive form of communication between cats and humans. When your cat slowly lowers their eyelids, they may be showing reduced tension and a relaxed state around you. How to respond? Simply, never stare your cat down with wide eyes, especially if they are feeling timid. Instead, speak their language. Catch their eye, relax your facial muscles, and give them a deliberate 2-second slow blink. When you see them blink back, you have just responded in a way your cat can understand. Cheek bunting. The itch misconception. When your cat firmly rubs their cheeks, forehead, or chin against your shins or your hands, it is easy to assume they just have an itch or they are begging for dinner. Why your scent matters. This behavior, known as bunting, is all about creating a shared, familiar scent. Cats have special scent glands around their cheeks, chin, and forehead that release facial pheromones, natural chemical messages of familiarity and comfort. By rubbing against you, they are leaving their personal mark and mixing their scent with yours. To your cat, anything that carries this shared scent can feel safer and more predictable. When you walk in with outdoor smells on your shoes, coat, and hands, cheek rubbing may help your cat add their familiar scent back onto you, letting them leave their mark. When your cat rubs against your legs, do not push them away or jump straight to picking them up. Lean down, offer your finger or your knuckle, and let them guide the interaction. Letting them leave their scent on you can be a simple way to support their sense of security. The trust test. The mistake owners make. We have all been there. Your cat rolls over onto its back, exposing a soft, fluffy belly. Naturally, our first instinct is to reach for the fluffiest part, only to end up trapped in a gentle bear hug of claws and teeth. People often mistakenly think the cat was playing a trick on them. When the room feels safe enough. This is not just about the belly. It is about whether your cat feels safe enough to stay open instead of defensive. A cat's abdomen is their most sensitive and unprotected area. When a cat rolls onto its back in the middle of your floor, they may feel settled enough to lower their guard. When we reach in for a fast belly rub, it can startle their natural survival reflexes, causing an automatic defensive reaction. The response that keeps trust. Respect the posture without rushing in. Instead of immediately reaching for their abdomen, acknowledge their comfort by gently scratching them behind the ears, under the chin, or along their cheeks, areas where they naturally enjoy gentle touch. If your cat genuinely enjoys a belly rub, that's wonderful, but letting them stay relaxed without rushing in is usually the better response. Question mark tail. Why owners misread it. Many cat parents look at their cat's body language and focus entirely on the ears or the eyes, brushing off tail movements as just random swishing or simple balance. The hidden trust signal. Your cat's tail can reveal a lot before they make a single sound. A tail held upright, especially with a soft curve at the tip, is often seen in friendly cat-to-cat and cat-to-human greetings. In feline groups, cats are far less likely to use this relaxed, upright tail greeting with individuals they see as threatening or unfamiliar. This posture indicates sociability, excitement, and a feeling of belonging. The safer response. When your cat walks toward you with that question mark tail, do not ignore them. That is their way of saying a joyful hello. Acknowledge their greeting immediately with a warm, friendly tone of voice and a gentle stroke along their back. It shows them that you recognize and appreciate their effort to connect. Your worn laundry. Why they choose your clothes. You leave a jacket on the bed or a pile of worn clothes on the chair, and within 5 minutes, your cat is fast asleep right on top of it. It is easy to think they are just attracted to whatever is inconvenient for you. Why your scent equals safety. Scent is crucial to a cat's emotional stability, and your worn clothing carries the most concentrated dose of your personal smell. Because cats rely heavily on scent, your worn clothes can leave behind a recognizable signal while you are away. How to use this to help your cat. If you have to travel for a few days, or even if you just work long hours away from home, do not put all your laundry away right before leaving. Intentionally leave out a worn t-shirt, a pillowcase, or a cozy sweater on their favorite sleeping spot. It may provide a familiar scent cue while you are away. If you recognized one of these in your cat today, write the number in the comments and keep watching, because sign 6 is one many owners laugh at before they understand it. The bathroom shadow. Now, this next one is where many owners laugh, but it often says more about daily patterns, access, and predictability than people realize. Why the closed door changes everything. It is a universal joke among cat owners. You can never use the bathroom in peace again. Most people assume their cat is just obsessed with running water or annoyed that a door is closed in their face. What is really happening? Your cat may not be trying to annoy you. A closed door suddenly cuts your cat off from a space they normally access and from a familiar person whose movements are part of their daily rhythm. Add running water, strange echoes, and a change in your routine, and your cat may try to stay close or keep track of what changed. The response that keeps trust. If possible, try not to completely shut your cat out of the bathroom if a closed door causes them vocal distress. Instead, leave the door cracked slightly open or create a comfortable spot for them inside, like a small folded towel on a dry corner of the floor. This allows them to stay connected to your daily rhythm without feeling trapped or isolated. Shared space gifts. This one can look random, but it may reveal how comfortable your cat feels using your shared space. The mistake owners make. Whether it is a favorite toy mouse dropped at your feet, a stray sock dragged from the bedroom, or something they caught near the window, humans often react with confusion or scolding when a cat drops an unexpected item on the floor. Why they actually do it. This is not always about affection, but it can still suggest your cat feels relaxed within your shared routine. It may simply be play, hunting instinct, attention-seeking, or a learned behavior, but if it happens calmly and repeatedly, it may suggest your cat feels settled enough to treat your space as part of their normal daily pattern. The right way to react. Never punish or scold your cat when they bring you an object, even if it is an old sock dragged across the house at night. Acknowledge their effort in a calm, gentle voice. Respond calmly, then redirect them into play or a treat. The attention purr. This next sign is not just a sound. It can be your cat adjusting their sound to get your attention. The everyday assumption. We learn from childhood that purring simply means a cat is happy and sleepy. Therefore, when a cat purrs loudly while pacing around our legs in the kitchen, people assume the cat is just in a good mood. The vocal acoustic shift. Purring is actually a complex communication tool with multiple layers. Some cats use a more urgent-sounding purr when they want food, attention, or help. Researchers often describe this as a more urgent purr used to request something, the kind many owners recognize when their cat wants food or attention. That may be why we feel pulled to respond. It is a clear example of how cats adjust their vocal signals when interacting with a person who usually listens and responds. The response that keeps trust. Pay close attention to the subtle differences in your cat's purr. Notice the deep rumbling vibration when they are relaxing on your lap versus the higher-pitched urgent purr when they are asking for something in the kitchen. When you respond consistently, your cat may learn that this sound gets a calm response from you. Mutual grooming. This one looks small, but it carries a lot of weight in feline language. The human reaction. When a cat starts licking your hand, arm, or even your hair, people often think the cat is just tasting salt on their skin or trying to clean up a spill. If the rough tongue becomes uncomfortable, owners often pull away abruptly. This social meaning. Scientists call this allo-grooming, which simply means social grooming between familiar companions. In a calm context, it may be one small way your cat includes you in a shared moment, not by words, but by touch. For some cats, that small interaction can be part of a steady social routine. How to handle the rough tongue. If your cat's sandpaper tongue gets a bit too rough on your skin, do not jerk your hand away suddenly or raise your voice, because sudden movement can interrupt the social moment. Instead, allow the moment briefly, then gently redirect the interaction by offering them a soft brush or stroking them with your hand to continue the shared moment calmly. Making biscuits.
And sign 10 is one owners love but often interrupt too quickly. Let's look at why this tiny rhythmic habit can feel so calming to your cat. What people assume. When your cat climbs onto your lap or chest and begins rhythmically pushing their paws in and out, often called kneading or making biscuits, many people think it is just a random reflex or that the cat is trying to fluff up a blanket. The comforting connection. Because kneading begins during nursing, the rhythm may remain linked with warmth and settling down for many adult cats, especially in places where they already feel at ease. Scent may also play a role here. Some cats can leave subtle scent marks through their paws while kneading, making it comfortable for both of you. To ensure this bonding moment stays enjoyable for both of you, keep your cat's claws regularly trimmed so their sharp tips do not poke your skin. If they start pressing down too hard, simply lay a soft throw blanket over your lap. Avoid pushing them off during this relaxed state. Let them knead and settle down as they relax near you. Special sounds. The final sign may be the most personal because it often grows out of the tiny routines you and your cat build together. The vocal myth. Many owners assume meowing is simply how cats talk to everyone. How your cat adapts to you. Here is what many owners do not realize about cat communication. Adult cats tend to use everyday meows far more often with humans than with other adult cats. Over time, many cat-human pairs develop their own small vocal routines. Maybe your cat has one tiny chirp they only use when you come home. Over time, that sound becomes part of your shared rhythm, almost like a small greeting shaped by your daily habits together. Why talking back matters. So when your cat chirps or meows, answer softly. Respond in a gentle conversational tone of voice. Engaging in these back-and-forth vocal exchanges provides great mental enrichment for your cat and helps reinforce that their sounds get a calm, predictable response from you. So, the next time your cat slow blinks, curls up on your sweater, or greets you with that tiny, recognizable sound, remember, to your cat, home may not just be where they sleep, it may be the familiar voice, scent, and daily rhythm that help them feel safe. If this helped you understand your cat a little better, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Purr and Ponder for more quiet cat behavior signs. Tell me which sign your cat shows most and watch the next video to understand more of the quiet ways your cat says, "I trust you."